Hi, good evening, everybody. I welcome to the Blockchain Development course, TEFEM 2024. And this is your first time chain cryptocurrency. This course is for you. If you developer and you want to upgrade as before, if you've never coded before, you've never written any line of code before, this course is for you. All right, so every step we do will be taking baby steps. Before you realize it, you've you have been able to have the ability to do a lot of things as a blockchain developer. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the basics of blockchain. Okay, blockchain basics. We're going to understand what the blockchain is, what smart contracts are, and what are blockchain mechanisms are, like how the blockchain works. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the introduction to what exactly is a blockchain. Okay, so let's dive right into it. So first of all, we're going to be asking one important question, and that will be what. So what is blockchain? So blockchain is a centralized distributed digital ledger that records transactions across multiple computers, nodes, okay, that validates transactions. So these computers, this information is stored on blocks in blocks, and these blocks are linked together to form a chain. So the information that is in a block is records of transaction, and these blocks are stored, are linked together. That's why it's called blockchain. Okay, so blockchain has some features that makes it so unique. Okay, so one of the characters of blockchain is that it's decentralized, it's transparent, and then it is secure. Decentralized in the sense that it is not controlled by any group of organization. Okay, it is decentralized. Decentralized is that it is not owned by anybody. So everybody that's involved decides what happens on the blockchain. So that's why it is decentralized. Okay. So the control is done by the people that are involved in the blockchain, not a particular entity or a group of persons. Okay, so that's why the blockchain is decentralized. Okay, secondly, the blockchain is transparent. So that means everybody knows what is happening on the blockchain. Okay, so everybody knows what's happening on the blockchain, and it cannot be hidden. Just that every user of the blockchain are pseudo anonymous. That means you can only know the the person behind the transaction by their public key. So the public key is your base of identification. So that's why um, blockchain users are pseudo anonymous. Okay, you can't know anybody doing the transaction. All right, while you are checking a transaction on the blockchain. So everybody appears as an address. Okay, everybody has appears an address. So, but still, everything that happens on the blockchain is seen by everybody on the blockchain. So, if somebody from Ghana does a transaction on the blockchain, somebody in South Africa will see it as long as that person is on the blockchain. So everybody that's running nodes on the blockchain sees everything that happens on the blockchain. That's why it's very transparent. And then secured, that means it's very secured. It cannot be hacked, it cannot be broken. It uses cryptographic algorithms to ensure integrity and security on the blockchain. So you will see here will say that it's almost impossible to hack the blockchain, and it's true, it's impossible to hack the blockchain. So the blockchain cannot be compromised, just only individuals can be compromised. So you should understand that the blockchain is secured. The blockchain is very, very secured. Okay, it uses this cryptographic inscriptive technology algorithm to secure the transactions that goes on the blockchain. Okay, so remember the founder of the blockchain of sorry crypto. Okay, so we know Satoshi Nakamoto, I think in 2009, came out with a white paper talking about how the blockchain can be used for financial purpose, hence Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency built on the blockchain. Okay, so cryptocurrency it simply means currencies built with cryptography. Okay, currency built with cryptography. All right, so and crypto itself didn't come up in 2009. Crypto itself has been in the 90s. Okay, so since way back since 1970s. So that's um how far the crypto technology has been. But somebody wake up one day and decide to make make something useful with it. Now, what actually motivated Bitcoin? In 2008, there was financial crisis where whereby the whole market was down and the government was printing money and inflation was high. People lost money because of the financial crisis. So, at the verge of solving that problem, so that people can have a store of value without being scared of losing their finance to the decision of the government, it came up. Satoshi Nakamoto came up with Bitcoin. Okay, so the Bitcoin white paper was released in 2009, talking about the use of Bitcoin and how it's going to affect the industry. So over the years, it has revolutionized, and projects like Ethereum has come up and scaled the industry. Okay, so probably later on we could talk about that, but I just wanted to say that the industry is still evolving. It's still a young industry, and a lot of developments and innovations are still coming up every day. Now, there is something you will hear of Web3, you hear of Web2, you hear of Web1. So Web1 is the static. Web1 is the static web. Okay, so Web2 is the dynamic web. Web1 is the static web. Web2 is the dynamic web, and then Web3 is the dynamic secured web. Okay, so Web3 has the characteristics of Web1 and also the characteristics of Web2. All right, so that's it for Web3. So Web3 is an advanced of Web2, just that Web3 is built on the blockchain. Okay, so Web3 is built on the blockchain. Is it a paradigm, a new paradigm of the internet that is powered with blockchain and smart contracts. All right, so having said that, let's go to what a smart contract is all about. So we've heard of smart contracts. So What's a smart contract? Okay, so what is a smart contract? Let's dive into that. So a smart contract is a self-executing contract with the term of the agreement directly written into code to automatically enforce and execute the term of a contract when the predetermined conditions are met. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're buying a piece of land, and for you to ensure the authenticity of the land, you have to come with a lawyer so that you don't get scammed. And so the lawyer becomes the middleman that ensures that the contract, the transaction goes on smoothly. All right, so what the smart contract does is that it plays the role of the middleman, eliminating the need for a middleman. And then the terms of the contract is in the contract, and both parties involved in the contract, or as many persons involved in the contract, sees the terms of the contract. And if the conditions of the contract are not met, then the contract will not be executed. And it is immutable. It cannot be edited. So nobody can go back and edit it and try to play some fraudulent game. Okay, so it is trustworthy and it is efficient. All right, so why the characteristics of a smart contract? So a smart contract is efficient. We say that smart contract is efficient because it is it reduce costs. It reduce costs for the middleman. It also fast. It's also self-reliant. Okay, so it's efficient. Can depend on it. All right, as long everything is agreeable, then it runs smoothly. Okay, so the smart contract is efficient. So secondly, the smart contract is secured. Smart contract is secured in the sense that you can't you cannot hack a smart contract. You can't hack a smart contract. You can't cheat a smart contract. Okay, so it's secured. And then lastly, it's transparent. That means, like I said earlier, everything that happens on the blockchain is seen on the blockchain. Okay, so everybody sees what's going on the blockchain. So some certain use cases of smart contracts on the blockchain is financial services, um fintechs, and every financial institution uses can use blockchain. Okay, supply chain and real estate transactions, voting systems. Okay, and as time goes on, more use cases will be on included in this blockchain and smart contract. Okay, so there's going to be more use cases, more innovations will come up, and blockchain will be used in more places. Okay, so that's it for blockchain and smart contracts. So we should always remember that the blockchain is a block of um, chain of blocks, and the block is the record that keeps transaction. All right. So if I have done a comprehensive note, and there are a lot of things I will not be able to say because of time, but I've done a comprehensive note. I've prepared a comprehensive note on this, on the introduction of blockchain, and you should go check it out. Okay, it's there on the group, on the blockchain Telegram group. Check class recap, and then you see it. I think that's the first document I'll be dropping on that particular group. Okay, so let's make a move. Let's make a transaction on the blockchain. So while we'll be talking about blockchain, so let's make a transaction. Let's see what goes on in the hood. So we'll be making use of MetaMask. We'll be making use of MetaMask. We'll be you'll be having an account with MetaMask. You'll be having an account with GitHub. Okay. You have an account with MetaMask and an account with GitHub. So at the end of this class, if you don't have a GitHub account, you should go and create a GitHub account. And if you have a MetaMask account, I will do a quick guide now on how to create a MetaMask account. All right, so you go to Google and you search MetaMask. I'll do that right now so you see what I'm doing. Okay, coming. All right, so when you go to Google, you search for metamask.com.io. Let me search it so you see I do it. Let's say search for MetaMask. So it's going to metamask.io slash downloads slash. So it's going to take you to this place. So you all right, so we install MetaMask. We install MetaMask. So what are you using? So when you click on install MetaMask, you're going to see this page. So when you click on install MetaMask, you're going to see this page. You add to Brave. I'm using Brave browser, so it's showing me add to Brave. If you are using um Chrome, it's going you add to Chrome. If you're using Firefox, it'll tell you add to Firefox. So I'll just click on add to Brave and add to extension, and it will be downloaded to my extension. Okay, so just wait some few minutes, let it download. All right, so we'll make our first transaction today. And for those of us that are new into crypto, those of us that have not done crypto before. All right, so at the end of this class, you'll be able to have done your first transaction in crypto. You'll be able to have interacted with the blockchain, and that's the essence of this demo. But but make sure at the end of this class you should create your wallet. At the end of this class, you create your wallet. You should be able to have a wallet. Now, this wallet should be on your system, not on your phone. So you are creating a wallet on your system. All right. You add it to your um whenever you want to run a transaction while you are building project. You're using you want to do test net, you want to do mainnet and all that. you can interact with the with the MetaMask. Okay, so let's just wait. We are almost there. Just download. Okay, so we're almost there. If my network is really really poor today, I don't know. If you can't wait, if you're watching this, if you can't wait, you can always fast forward. All right, so we are open. We've opened our MetaMask. We're creating a new MetaMask account. All right, we're creating a new MetaMask account. All right, we're creating a new MetaMask account. Okay, so you agree and you create a new wallet. So if you have another wallet you want to import, you can, every decentralized wallet can export and import wallets from other wallets to and other from other wallets. Okay, so if you want to import, you can import and then your seed phrase you import, you put it and that's it. So we are going to be creating a new one. You agree? And all right, so I'll be creating a password. You could create a password. Me, I'll be creating a very weak password because of this class. But if you are creating a real wallet, you want to be putting your money, you should make sure that your your password is strong. All right, so I'll be creating. Okay, so I would advise to watch this video.
MetaMask is a new way to connect to sites and applications. On traditional websites, a central database or bank is responsible for controlling and recovering your accounts. But on MetaMask, all of the power belongs to the holder of a master key. Whoever holds the key controls the accounts. Your secret recovery phrase is your master key. It's a series of 12 words that are generated when you first set up MetaMask, which allow you to recover your wallet and funds if you ever lose access. It's important that you secure your wallet by keeping your secret recovery phrase very safe and very secret. If anyone gets access to it, they will have the master key to your wallet and can freely access and take all of your funds. To secure your MetaMask wallet, you'll want to safely save your secret recovery phrase. You can write it down, hide it somewhere, put it in a safe deposit box, or use a secure password manager. Some users even engrave their phrase onto a metal plate. Nobody, not even the team at MetaMask, can help you recover your wallet if you lose your secret recovery phrase. If you haven't written down your secret recovery phrase and stored it somewhere safe, do it now. We'll wait. And remember, never share your secret recovery phrase with anyone, not even us. If anyone ever asks you for it, they're trying to scam you. That's it. Now you know what a secret recovery phrase is and how to keep your wallet safe and secure.
All right, so it's very important that we take this whatever we've listened to on the video very serious. But so I'll continue and then review your secret phrase. Okay, so these 12 words are your secret phrase. Okay, these 12 words are what they say you should not share. So for the sake of this class, I'm going to be exposing it so you see. All right, so please, in no case, in no circumstance should you reveal your secret phrase to anybody, because once anybody that have access to your secret phrase have access to your account. All right, so this account you're creating is strictly for learning purpose. In no way I'm going to put real money in this account. Okay, so you could copy it, understand, copy it and save it wherever you want to save it. All right, so we'll move on to the next one, and then you're going to fill it to show that you saved it somewhere. So on number 3 is speech, number 4, and number 4 is truth, and number 8 is brown. Okay, so we've successfully created our wallet. All right, so successfully created our wallet, and that's how it applies. This method applies to all decentralized wallets or DEX or decentralized wallets. Okay, every centralized wallet have secret phrase, public key, and private key. Probably later on we'll talk about public key and private key, how transactions are signed. All right, and also always check our comprehensive notes for that update. Okay, so all right, so we have our wallet. All right, so we're going to be putting in fake money here so we can run our transaction. We're going to put in fake money here. All right, so there's something called testnet, something called mainnet and testnet. If you check this place, you will see Ethereum mainnet. That means it is directly on the blockchain. Transactions on the mainnet are done on the blockchain, on the real blockchain. So transactions done on the test nets are done on the demo blockchain. That means fake blockchain that just carries the characteristics of the real blockchain so that developers and individuals can test their projects, you understand, not with real money but with fake money, but still have the outcome if they are done it on the real test net. So it helps developers and project owners to test their project without extra cost. All right, so we show testnet network. So we're going to testnet. We'll be using Sepolia testnet. All right, so we're going to be adding some Sepolia ETH on this our wallet. Okay, we're adding some Sepolia ETH on this our wallet, and so that we can use it for the transaction. Okay, all right. So let's add some Sepolia ETH on this our wallet. All right, so let me show you. We'll be going to there are different faucets. Okay, so a faucet is um a place or an organization that gives free testnet coins. Okay, so that's a faucet. So we'll be using Chainlink faucets. The reason why we are using Chainlink faucets is because um the reason why we are using Chainlink faucets is because other faucets would demand you have at least 0.1 ETH on your balance before they can give you a test net. That's just checking if you're a robot or not. But the chain leak will not demand that from us, so we can actually add money to our test to our get some testnet coins before it's get some testnet coins for our transactions. Okay, so without extra cost. That's why we are using chain link process. All right, so we are using this particular Sepolia, Ethereum Sepolia, not Ethereum Sepolia link. We are using Ethereum Sepolia, not Ethereum Sepolia link. Ethereum Sepolia. Okay, so once you click on, you select the Sepolia you want, you come and continue. All right, so they are demanding us for our address. Okay, the address they want to send it to. Okay, so this is where we get our address from. We get our address from our MetaMask. This guy here, this address here, this is where you come and copy it. So when you come and copy it, you paste it on the Sepolia faucet, the chain link faucet. All right, so after pasting it, get tokens, they will demand you to, so we're getting 0.1 Sepolia ETH from them. All right, so initially, when you're doing this, they will ask you for your GitHub login. They'll ask you to log in with your GitHub. So before you go through this process, make sure you created your GitHub account and you remember your login. You remember your login. So when you log in, they are going to credit you your Sepolia testnet. All right. So here they are telling me that it's successful. I have done this before. That's why they're not telling me to log in with my um GitHub account. All right. So I'll just close. Okay, and then I will go back to my wallet and see if they deposited, it dropped me the Sepolia testnet. All right. So as you can see, our wallet was 0, but now we now have 0.1 Sepolia. So we can use, always remember that you should be very mindful how you use your Sepolia testnet, because the testnet is given from the goodness of people's hearts, and so we should not take advantage of it and misuse it. Okay, so probably they give 0.1 Sepolia per day. All right, so it's not real money, so I don't know why anybody would want to go and be getting Sepolia every day. Okay, so this now, like I said earlier, testnet carries have the same characteristics of the mainnet. All right, so we're going to say that shortly. All right, we're going to create another account here. We're going to have account 2. All right, we're going to create account 2. All right, we're going to be doing a transaction from account 1 to account 2. We're going to be sending some Sepolia from account 1 to account 2. All right, so let's send. So we are going to be, there are two ways. Just like every other transaction, you can come here and copy. If it's other wallets, you can come here and copy your wallet, go paste it, and then and all that. But since we don't want to, we are using the same, just account one and account two, we can just come and click account two here. All right, say we are sending 0.05 or 0.04 of our Sepolia to account two. And so click continue. And now you see that this what I'm sending 0.04 Sepolia if, and this is how much I'm paying for the gas fee. Okay, I'll be talking about gas fee shortly, but this how much I'm paying for the gas fee 0.000003.819. You see that it as it goes, it changes, you understand, based on the nature of the blockchain. So well, I'm still going to talk about that later in class when we're talking about gas fee in detail. So let me confirm this transaction. All right, and then you see here that the transaction is pending. Okay. Now you see here that the transaction is pending. Okay. So if all right, so confirmed that um we've sent Sepolia to the account. Now we'll see that come here, you see we have 0.04 Sepolia. All right, now you say you wonder, okay, so we sent 0.04 Sepolia if, and then it's remaining 0.06 Sepolia. So what about the gas fee? Here's the gas fee coming from. All right, if you get closer, okay. All right, so if you come closer, let's go and check the transaction of our account one. All right, so let's come here, click on this, and then we'll see the full details of this transaction. Okay, we'll see the full detail of this transaction. We'll see that we've sent we sent 0.04 Sepolia, and the gas limit is 21,000 gas units, and then the gas use is this. Okay, the base fee is this in Y, and then the priority fee is this. Okay, the total gas fee is this, and the mass gas fee is this. All right, so we'll talk about this much later, but let's check this guy on the blockchain. Let's check this transaction on the blockchain for more information. All right, okay, let me show you the transaction on the blockchain. Okay, you can see that we have transaction hash. All right, so the transaction hash is what directs us back to the the key that links us to this transaction. So whenever, like, every transaction has transaction ID. So that transaction ID is the key that links us to the transaction. Okay, so whenever you have that ID, you can have access to the details of that transaction. So if I copy this guy and I paste it here and paste, okay, if I search, it will still give me back this transaction. All right, so the status is successful. The block is this. All right, so um block confirmations before this block is created is 13 block confirmation. All right, so we have timestamp 3 minutes ago. We have this the wallet we are sending from, and this is the wallet we are sending, we sent to. All right, so if I click on this, okay, so it's going to take me to this wallet. Now, remember when we went back in our wallet, we saw 0.06 in our wallet one and 0.04 in our wallet two. And then I was asking, where did our gas fee go to? Okay, where, who paid the gas fee? Now you see that this is the actual balance of our wallet. Our wallet is 0.05999999. So it's not actually 0.06, it's 0.0599. So what that was showing was the approximate balance of my wallet, of wallet one. Okay, so if you, that's the public key, this one we entered is the public key. Okay, so with that public key now you can see what's going on in the wallet. All right, with the public key you can see what's going on in the wallet. All right, but you can't access this wallet. So what the public key does is that it only gives you information of what's happening in the wallet, but you can't use the public key to modify the wallet. All right, so what's of the private key? The private key is what we use in signing our transactions. So anybody that have access to our private key have access to signing transaction, and anybody that can sign transactions can take away our money. All right, so back to our transaction details. Okay, so this is our wallet one address, public address, and this is our wallet two public address, sending from wallet one to wallet two, and we send 0.04 ETH. Now this is the transaction fee, okay, and this is the gas fee. All right, so the transaction fee is the amount paid to process the transaction in Ether. All right, so and the gas fee is the unit of gas spent for the transaction in Ether and GUI. All right, so let's see more details on this transaction. Okay, we'll see gas limit, and then we see gas fee. Okay, so we'll see gas limit, and then we'll see gas fee. So which one is the gas limit, and which one is the gas fee? So transaction fee is actually this transaction fee is actually gas price times gas used. All right, so this is this one times this one. All right, if you times this guy way and it times 21,000, it will give us this transaction fee. All right, so every transaction there is a portion of it that is bonds in the sense that it's minus from the existence, from existence. All right, so that's it for the transaction. All right, so we, every one of us should, at the end of this class, we should be able to sign transactions, be able to create a MetaMask account, be able to add Sepolia testnet to our MetaMask account, to be able to run transaction on the MetaMask account, check the transaction on the blockchain. Okay, so that's it so far. All right, so okay, let's see. There's some things I forgot to. Okay, in recap to everything we said that the blockchain is a decentralized ledger that records transaction, okay, and stores this transaction in a block. And so the blockchain is actually a chain of blocks, and each block contains records of transactions that happens on the nodes on the blockchain. Okay, so now there's something called validations. Okay, let me just um do a recap. Okay, like I said before, the blockchain is a centralized ledger of that that of recorded transactions stored on the blockchain, on the block, in a block, and this block is linked together as chain, which makes it blockchain. And I will also say that the blockchain is immutable, the blockchain is secure, the blockchain is transparent, the blockchain is decentralized. Okay, immutable is that it's secured, cannot be destroyed by an individual, and it is decentralized and is transparent. So we talked about smart contracts, and we said that smart contracts are contracts that executes itself. Okay, when the the predetermined conditions are met. Okay, and so we say that smart contracts are efficient, they are secured, and they are transparent. Okay, so what we're going to be learning in this course is how to write smart contracts, how to write smart contracts, how to write good smart contracts, how to write secured smart contracts. Like I said, the blockchain cannot be hacked. What can be hacked are individuals and compromised smart contracts. So when the smart contract is okay, then nothing can happen. Nobody can penetrate it, except the hacking in the blockchain is about looking at vulnerabilities in smart contract and taking advantage of these advantages of those vulnerabilities. So once the bad guy sees a vulnerability in your smart contract and takes advantage of your vulnerability in your smart contract, it's hacking. That doesn't mean that the person has hacked the blockchain. Okay, so all right, so that is that for smart contracts and blockchain. Please do well and go to the group and answer questions, drop your questions in the general group, answer questions, whatever you don't understand, drop your questions. I will answer your questions, whatever it may be. Whatever you don't get in this class, please drop your question. And also do well to check our the comprehensive notes that will be dropped on the recap group. Okay, class recap group. There's going to be a comprehensive note there. Also, there's going to be a guide as well there. I actually dropped the guide there on how to open a MetaMask account, how to add the Polyar testnet to your MetaMask. All right, so okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next class. All right, thank you very much. My name is Samuel, and you'll be hearing from me more often as long as you're still learning blockchain development and still part of us. Thank you very much. Good night and have a wonderful life ahead. Thank you.